Don't be ridiculous. I'm not dobbing in anyone just to help out some fool officer who got what he deserved.
No one deserves a beating, prisoner or officer.
That depends which side of the bars you're looking through. Got to get a message through to him somehow, though. And real soon. How come? Oh, I'm totally bust. Blew my last $5 today.
Bum, not much better off if I give you a loan.
Well, you better organise something too. You go crazy in here without the little sidelights.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, maybe I could get my contact to get onto Lester for you. Well, there's no harm in asking.
Yeah?
That'd be great.
The PRG have pulled strings and they brought the custody case forward.
How much forward?
Tomorrow. They thought they were filming things. I'll never get Zoe back the way things are at the moment.
G'day, mate. What's going on?
I don't know exactly. Something to do with an escaped crim being held up there.
Are they still in there?
Nah, she took off. The cops came screaming around the corner and I nearly took off myself.
Thanks.
Oh, we're free! We're out! We're free! Hey, yeah, look! Blue sky!
Okay, that's enough.
Oh, dead set, Mr. Jackson. You don't know what it's like to be locked in with these two. Blimey, look who's talking. I told you not to eat cabbage last night.
All right, ladies, it's up to you. Do you want to go to the showers or back to your dorm?
Oh, no way. Hey, all right, you lot, cut the cackle. Hey, who's on breakfast duty, Mr. Jackson? Who cares? I could chew the leg off a rag doll.
Hey, anyone interested to hear what happened to Max? Well, she's still running, but she nearly got sprung at a motel last night.
She's all right, isn't she? They didn't hurt her?
Nah, they missed worse luck.
Oh, come on, Merle, stop worrying. She made it. Good news, hey? Yeah, but I wish... Yeah, it's good news.
Oh, come on, Laurie. You're going to be in court in a couple of hours. Don't let go now. You're going to have to tackle this judge the same as you did for your own case.
Should I? They've made up their minds about me already.
Oh, if that's the way you think, there's no point trying, is there?
You know what they think of us criminals. We're not even human. We've got no rights. You said so yourself.
The child's natural mother. No one can deny that.
Then why are they doing it? It's not even fair.
Laurie, the PRG went to a great deal of trouble to get the case heard today. They did it for a very good reason.
They just don't want the hosking lawyer to find out about me. 3 previous convictions, no job, no place of abode, no husband.
Everything you did for the child.
I don't think they'll see it that way, do you? I mean, what have I got? I don't even have a character witness. I've got no hope at all.
I'll be your character witness.
Joan, why are you doing all this for me?
Doing it for the child. Now, if I'm going to get time off, I'd better be at work on time, eh? You enough money to get to court?
Yes.
OK, I'll be there as soon as I can. Don't forget to lock up.
What was that story you told me last night about being at work by 8:30? You'll supervise the floggings.
Floggings are on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The rack and thumb screws today.
Big day.
Not really. I just have to get these into head office, the monthly pilgrimage.
Here.
Good God, you don't expect me to eat that.
Of course.
It's all fried. It's so early.
It's lovely, isn't it? Now eat up.
Thank you, but I'll have to get myself a cup of tea in a minute.
I thought so. And you didn't sleep either.
I did, as a matter of fact. Now, what's all this about?
Anne, I'm your friend. I know what you're going through. First night without him. Now you're not eating. Before long...
Shut up.
I'm serious.
So am I. You're a nut, Madigan.
Well, if you want to turn down good professional advice, that's up to you.
What?
Mr. Adams, please. Yes, I'll wait, thank you.
Staff room, Adams speaking. What the hell are you calling me here for?
Listen to me. Someone recognised me, so I have to get out of these clothes. Find something, anything, size 14. Now, there's an old disused service station about 15 kilometres south of Red Hill. I'll be waiting.
Hello. Yes, I think I've seen that escaped convict. Sergeant who? Yes, I'll wait.
Governor in her office?
Oh, good morning, Joan. Running a little late this morning, are we?
Obviously. Is Reynolds in her office?
No, won't be until a bit later on. She's got an appointment at head office at 11.
Maybe I'll get her at home.
Oh, well, let me on.
I can do it.
Oh, it's no trouble.
Mrs. Pringle.
Oh, only trying to help.
Just answer your own phone.
Morning, Wentworth Detention Centre. Can I help you?
Talking about that Kath Maxwell I saw on television
sorry,
last night.
she's not in
She's still missing.
but I can take her.
Yes, sir. I believe you have some information that could help us.
Fine, I'll see she is.
Well, I might be wrong, of course, but I'm pretty sure I just saw her out of Redhill.
An outgoing call on the board?
Yes, staff room. Why?
Nothing.
Thank you, sir. We'll certainly follow it up. And your name? I'd rather not get involved. It's just that I'm anti-euthanasia, so... No, I'd rather not.
Good morning, Mr. Adams. Hasn't he got lovely skin, girl? Yeah, how do you do it, Mr. Adams? Quiet, everybody, quiet. Pick a card, Mr. Adams. Must have been the face pack.
I don't know, it didn't do much for you lot.
Oh, fine, anyway, he had the mud on longer than we did. Now, the next person who interrupts goes on a charge. Someone want to pick a card?
No. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Now, ladies, is there anyone who wants to see Sister Hall before we start muster?
No.
Right. You're all well, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, ready to go, Mrs. Morris, right, girls? There will be no work duty for everyone here in H-Block. Mr. Eastman is coming to visit you. Oh, no.
Mr. Eastman.
Who's he? The bloody dentist. Oh, look, no way. Mrs. Morris, you can work another year on this sentence, but you can cut the dentist paper. There's no way. Connors, we're responsible for your health.
Looks like it's up to your top dog to set the example, right, Alice?
Oh, no worries, Mr. Jackson. I've just got to go to the loo. I'll be back in a minute. I've got to go. Now, I suggest that you all go and clean your teeth and reassemble here in 3 minutes. Now, off we go.
I'm safe anyway. Saw my own dentist just before they threw me in here. How about you? Lisa, you okay?
Yeah. Hey, were you serious about helping me contact Lester?
Yeah, but hang on. I don't want to stick my neck out too far.
Oh, look, you won't have to, honest.
All right, what do you got on your mind? If I could just get a message through to Pete Hargraves, everything would be okay.
Who's he?
A friend of Lester's.
Well, why don't you phone him?
Because the screws have been told to listen into all my calls, Wen. But if you called
Hey, hang on. That's heavy stuff.
Oh, yeah, but... I mean, you can have private calls, Wen. There's no risk if you do it. Please?
And you want him to take a message to Lester?
Come on, ladies, you've had enough time.
Okay. I'll tell you what, I don't like it.
The sooner you get there, the sooner it'll be over. Rubbish. Dr. Eastman's one of the best dentists in the state.
What's everyone so scared of then?
Merle. Come on, Merle. Out you come.
I don't wanna.
Do you want everyone to think you're scared?
I don't care, I'm not coming out.
Is this a lot?
Almost. Do me a favour and take this lot through to Eastman, will you?
Hold on,
You've got a choice. Take this lot back or get Merle out from behind the dryer.
Move it.
OK, Merle, you can stay there. But you better give me back your Captain Marvellous badge.
Why?
Well, when I write to the club and tell them that you were too scared to go to the dentist...
Oh, no. You wouldn't do that, would you? Just please don't do that. I mean, I'd have to give me back my certificate. No,
I wouldn't. Anyway, I know you weren't scared. You only ran because the others did, right?
No, I was scared. I'll go, though.
OK, come on. Have you seen Alice?
I'm not sad.
Mr. Bryce. Your Honour. As you know, this room is usually far less formal than our colleagues in the criminal court are used to. Unfortunately, all that is about to change due to the unusually long criminal record of the child's mother.
I'm sorry, Your Honour, but I must object. The responsibility of this court, and the only responsibility, is to determine whether or not Miss Wilkinson is a suitable mother.
Agreed, Mr. Wilmot. But if this criminal record helps us determine the character of Miss Wilkinson, then I think we should hear it. Mr. Bryce.
I won't take up your time with details, Your Honour. These papers testify to 3 previous convictions in Queensland, all for monetary gain by fraudulent means, plus a police report on a similar charge in August of this year.
Oh, really, Your Honour? Miss Wilkinson was acquitted on that charge.
Would everyone sit down, please?
Please, Your Honour, can I say something?
Not yet, Miss Wilkinson.
But I must. I did all those things for Zoe. It was the only way we could exist.
But according to this report, you served your first prison sentence 5.5 years ago. How old is your little girl?
2, but my father was very
Miss
sick
Wilkinson, I don't think you can claim it was all for her, can you?
I've already checked
In the laundry, yes, I know.
You know something that I don't you?
Not at all. All I know is that Alice is missing and we've got to find her, and that's all there is to it. Now, where was Merle?
Between the dryers.
Are you sure Jenkins wasn't there too?
Come off it, those two aren't exactly midgets.
Not at all. I mean, especially Alice. Have you noticed how lumpy she's been getting lately?
Yeah. Oh, well, I suppose when you get to her age, it's understandable.
I wonder where she is. Oh, well, we better get on with her. Bring the skip, will you? I'm sure Dr. Eastman will want those towels. Right. Now, who's next?
Me.
Sorry, Glover, we're putting someone before you.
Says me. Who?
Ta-da! Okay, Alice, out you come.
Hey, what was that crap about me being fat?
Well, I should know. I had to wheel you all the way from the laundry.
Hey, shut up! They've called Maxwell.
Hey. Give us a disused service station near Red Hill. Anonymous phone call, they've called her!
They haven't heard her, have they? They better not.
She's okay, Merle. Here, send me the bill. Well, what do you know? Crime doesn't pay, eh, Mr. Jackson?
Just sit down, please, ladies.
Well, I really thought the old cat would get away, didn't you, Lurch? Lurch!
Sorry I'm late. I got held up. What's happened?
Nothing. The man's been saying terrible things about me, and nobody stopped him.
Oh, come on. The judge is no fool. He knows his job and he knows how they can twist words.
How can he say those things? He doesn't even know me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the family court is the only court where you can identify the innocent party at the start of any hearing. Of course, I'm talking about the child. Normally, we have to deal with the collapse of the mother-father relationship. Not so in this case, and yet our responsibility remains the same. The child. Now, Miss Wilkinson, the love you have for your daughter is very evident and not at all in question. However, I must take into consideration your criminal record, which it would appear is of a recidivistic nature. Consequently, this court must and will give custody of Zoe Wilkinson to Ivan and June Hosking.
No, you can't!
Look, all this to be reversed in 6 months' time. You heard what the judge said. He's set a date for 6 months from now to review the case.
Oh, that's all right then, isn't it? In the meantime, Zoe can forget about me just a little bit more, and I can have a good time. I mean, after all, I'm free now, and I'm not tied down with any kid.
You've got visiting rights.
Stand there, visiting rights.
Miss Wilkinson.
Mr. Hosking, I don't think you
No,
should...
please. We know how you feel and we're sorry. Just please know that we love her and we'll always take care of her.
She likes fairy tales, so you must tell her one in the morning and one at night.
Yes, my
They
wife is-
must be happy, especially the one at night. You must never ever make the ending sad. Everyone must live happily ever after. Do you understand that, Mr. Hosking?
No! Don't you dare! Listen to me. You're upset. You've been crying, and if you must know, you look bloody awful. Is that the way you want Zoe to see you? Not giving her much to remember.
No, you're right.
Now I have to go back to work. Will you be all right? Go back to the flat and I'll call you when I can.
No, no, I've got a couple of things to do. I'll see you when I get back there, okay?
What sort of things?
Busy things. Forget your baby things. Just things.
Bree! Oh, forget it, my hands are staying where they are. You can still hear the bloody drill, though.
No, you can't. He's finished doing it. How'd you go, Wen? Didn't touch me. Told you it was a waste of time.
All right, Alison, you go.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I just remembered. I got false teeth.
Doesn't work, Lurch. Already tried that one. In.
Oh.
Pick a card, Wen. Yeah, later, Merle, okay? Listen, who do I have to see about making a phone call around here?
Me. But I suggest you improve your tone of voice before you try it.
What do you mean? Oh, I get it. How much do you want?
No, I don't think you've got it at all. Right, I'll take you to reception.
Suppose you'll be spending a bit of time down the gym from now on.
Why?
Well, Kath Max will come back for a turn back. You'll have to be thinking about it, wouldn't you?
Oh, pull the other one. She'll go straight to Blackmore.
10 to 1, she doesn't. It's full. They even had to let the short timers out to make room.
So she comes back here. Big deal.
Will be when she finds out your dopey mate's calling herself top dog.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Hear that? Sound like a top dog to you?
Miss Jenkins, I really want to look. I don't know what to say. I haven't even touched you yet.
He's standing on me bloody foot.
I can't be. Oh, dear, you're standing on your own foot. Just relax your leg. There. Better. Right now, open up and we'll have this over and done with in no time. Miss Jenkins?
I can't. My ears aren't open. I got lockjaw.
It's really the worst case I've ever seen. I didn't want to use gas, but... Mr. Mask, please, nurse. Now, you see this? It's called nitrous oxide. Some people call it laughing gas. And it's really rather pleasant, I promise you this. Nothing to be frightened of.
Your name is Catherine Maxwell, and you have been charged with
You're
escaping...
wasting your time. I'm not saying anything until I've seen Mrs. Reynolds.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Maxwell, this is ridiculous. You've been through this procedure before.
And I'll go through it again after I've seen Mrs. Reynolds.
When you have confirmed that your name is Catherine Maxwell and that the charge is correct, then
The
maybe...
charge is not correct. I did not escape.
Well, that's a new one. You didn't escape. What are we supposed to charge you with then? Stepping out for a while? Now stop this nonsense. Your name is Catherine Maxwell. Is that correct?
No. My name isn't Catherine Maxwell. So you've either got the wrong papers or the wrong person.
I know you, Maxwell. I have known you for some time.
But until I confirm what's on that charge sheet, you can't induct me. And I'm not going to until I've seen the governor.
Mr. Adams, take her to a holding cell.
I want to see the governor.
Don't be so ridiculous, Maxwell, and if you don't stop this nonsense, you'll be put in solitary. Mr. Adams.
Are you all right?
What do you think?
Yes, I know. They didn't hurt you, did they? How the hell did they find out? I mean, who told them?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be here, would I?
Oh, wipe your mouth, Lurch. You look like an old derro.
Well, it's all right for you. You didn't have no needles.
No way. I can't stand the bloody thing.
But you had fillings.
One. I had 3. Listen, mate, it wouldn't make any difference if he wanted to pull out every tooth in my head. There was no way I was going to let him stick a needle in me.
Yeah, well, I had 6 of the buggers. It's rotten. Can't feel my lips.
No wonder they're covered in jam.
Hey, listen, tell us more about that laughing gas. No one will tell me about Kath. Was there any more in the tranny? Worry about it, girl. She's okay.
Very rotten luck.
Yeah, but they might have left something out. Come on, Alice. We've got to go and ask Mrs.
Oh,
Reynolds.
get off that.
But you got it because you're top dog.
Go on, Lurch. Kath would really appreciate you worrying about her too.
Spider.
No, I mean it. I tell you what, though, I wouldn't like to be around when you tell her she's not top dog anymore.
Why don't you go down to the security gates, Mel? Maybe one of the officers and admin will have heard something.
Come on. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm warning you, Spider. Behave yourself.
If anyone's interested, I've just seen that Kath Maxwell that everyone's been talking about.
Where?
Adam's just taking her down to the holding cells.
Hey, how'd you go? Did you talk to Pete?
All fixed, but listen, no more favours like that, all right? It's too bloody risky.
Oh, Wen, thanks. Look, I really appreciate it. Did he say when he'd see Lester?
Yep, that's a good old Lester will know all about it in about half an hour.
You beauty!
I don't think I fully understand what you're saying.
For God's sake, it had nothing to do with me. I was abducted. I did not escape. I can't make it any clearer than that, can I?
No, but you could make it a little more civil unless you want more trouble than you already have. Now, I think I understand why the police didn't believe you. Not many people are dragged screaming from this place, Maxwell. It just doesn't happen.
It's the truth.
And the whole thing was masterminded from here?
Yes. How many times do I have to say it?
Can you prove that?
No, and they know I can't.
All right, then tell me who they are. If you won't give me names, Maxwell, what do you expect me to do about it? How am I supposed to act on this information?
Will I be sent to Blackmore?
It's up to the visiting justice. You'll be kept in solitary until...
Excuse me, Governor. Solitary's full after the fight in Abler.
Well, there's an empty cell in D corridor. Put her in there and treat her to solitary. Maxwell, you're a fool. You put yourself in a no-win situation and then expect to get out of it by insulting my intelligence. It won't work.
Geez, where is she? When you might have been wrong, mightn't have been Kath after all.
Oh, I think it was, Mel. She said they called her Maxwell.
Geez, Mrs. Reynolds must really be going mad at her. I know. Let's do the calling out thing. We want Kath! We want Kath! Come on, we got to look after our mates. We want... Why aren't you calling out?
What say we just wait, Merle? They might not let us see her if we make too much noise.
They wouldn't stop me seeing her. They wouldn't. They better not, because she's me mate.
Yeah, how come we're still here? I thought the screws would have moved us on by now. Teaching us a lesson, are they?
They like showing off when they catch someone. I reckon it stops anyone else from escaping. Oh, jeez, that bloody gas is still working.
Must be pretty good stuff. Wasn't that little cylinder thing, was it?
Yeah, that's right. Why?
I was just wondering.
Wouldn't, would you?
Kath!
Line up against the wall.
Kath! They didn't
Line
hurt
up
you,
or you
did
can
they?
all go back to the rec room.
Didn't. Geez, I'm glad you're back. I really missed you. Oh, we got some real nice people in since you left. And Lisa's been showing us magic tricks.
No talking, Jones.
Why not?
Geez, I was real upset when she ran off like that, weren't she, Lurch?
Yeah, enough to give a girl a complex.
I'm warning you two.
Geez, I was talking to Reed, not her.
Right. Now, officially, Maxwell is in solitary. There'll be no talking, no passing of goods, no communication of any kind. Understood? Understood?
Oh, I thought we weren't allowed to talk.
Just get back to your work areas. Move!
Geez, nice to have her back, eh, Lurch?
Yeah, kind of gives you a warm feeling all over, don't it?
Oh, Mr. Eastman, I thought you would have taken lunch in the staff room.
Oh, well, yes, but we couldn't find anybody to lock the room.
Oh, well, we'll look after that. We just want to clean up this broken glass.
I do. Oh, come along, Miss Walker. We'll get a real cup of tea. Oh, we managed to get most of it, but there might be some small pieces under the chair.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, what happened?
Didn't work, I'm afraid. Hargraves was picked up by your lot before he even got to Lisa's friend.
Picked up why? We didn't want him.
Apparently, he assaulted two young uniformed police when they stopped him for speeding.
Stupid
So
bastards.
it looks like we've got you for a bit longer.
Yeah, well, you don't have to look so happy about it.
Believe me, I'm not.
Hi, Eddie.
G'day, girlie. They told me you'd gone up north.
Oh, yuck, no. Too many monsoons and alligators and things. Your horse?
Yeah, what do you think of her?
It's beautiful. She's going to win you lots of money.
Not if it keeps running tyres like that. Need to have a word with a vet, I think.
The vet, is she sick?
Sick of running last. So what's the trouble, girlie? Or you just been missing your old Uncle Ed?
Of course I have. Anyone would think that I just came to you because I wanted something.
That'll do. Take her back to the stalls. They tell me you've been a naughty girl.
Nah, that was a dreadful mistake. I was acquitted.
Good lass. Cost you much?
Nothing. I handle my own defence.
Oh. So what do you want from me?
A passport? For Zoe and me, we're skipping the country.
It's expensive.
I haven't got any money yet.
And you want a passport? I got a job that suits you right down to the ground. What do you say?
Peanuts, chocolate, Dixie, ice cream. Oh, come on, I'm just trying to get your minds of what's going to happen to you. You know, drills and pliers. Fresh set of blood blotters, Doc. Where do you want them?
Oh, over on the table, please.
Oh, it doesn't look too good, does it? Are you going to whip them all out?
Not at all. This young lady's got a fine set.
Oh, keep yourself nice.
Sorry?
Well, don't worry about it, Doc. You got any dirties? Dirty towels. I'm doing the laundry pickup.
Oh, I see. Yes, over there on the basket in the corner.
You're not going to put that in her mouth, are you? It's covered in blood. Oh, no, it isn't. It's rust. Sorry, Doc.
Now. Now, don't move your mouth. You'll lose your
Oh, gee, that's nice, isn't it? You try and help someone and all they can tell you is to...
Miss, would you mind?
Oh, sorry. I'll leave you to it. I tell you what, Vic, he's not bad for a bloke with shaky hands.
Simple job. All you have to do is be nice to a couple of blokes.
Who are they?
George Arnold and Terry Jensen.
The bookies?
You know?
No, but I've heard of them. They're straight, aren't they?
Yeah, the bludgers try to get me banned from the track. Anyway, they always drive home together after every meeting. Same car, same route, and a bag full of cash.
Ed, are you sure you want me to do this job?
You're tailor-made, sweetheart. I want you to meet him here. Be nice to him. You know, give him the treatment. Then on the way home, they're going to find you on the side of the road, all smashed up. Well, they'd have to stop, wouldn't they?
When?
Tomorrow.
Merle. How'd you know it was me?
Don't stay there, you'll be on charge.
No, I tricked him. I waited until Miss Ferguson had shut the gates and then I snuck out. It's clever, eh?
It was pretty clever. Now, was everyone nice to you while I was away? Merle?
Why'd you go, Kath? Wasn't something I said, was it? Wasn't something I'd done?
No, don't be silly.
Because if it was, you could have just said. Because I know I'm not as smart as the others, but...
Merle, it had nothing to do with you. I wouldn't leave without saying something to you.
But you did.
I was abducted. I was kidnapped. A man forced me to go with him.
Who? Who was it?
I don't know, but I know who sent him.
You tell me, Kath, you tell me who done it and I'll get him and I'll do things.
Later, but not now. We have to find the right time, then we'll do it together. I wouldn't leave you, Merle. I'd never do that.
I shouldn't have done it, Kath, because I thought it was my fault and I felt rotten and I wanted to say that I was sorry, but I didn't know what I'd done.
Wow! Oh, bloody hell! Why didn't you whistle or something? Thought you was a screw. Hey, how'd you go? 3 more balloons and, ta-da, 6 freezer bags. Hey, will they be any good? Of course they bloody will. Now, you haven't been sneaking a freebie, have you? You're silly as a wheel.
It's not my fault. Bloody stuff keeps leaking out every time I try and charge a balloon. Here, you have a go. Oh, you German buggerlet!
Hey, look, you haven't been tying these too tight, have you? You still want the gas to come out?
No, they're okay. Show me what you're going to do with the freezer bags. Right. Hey, Ree. You're doing this so I look good as top dog, right?
I'm doing this to have a good time. Hey, Lurch, my left-hand pocket there's some elastic bands.
Right, got one. Yeah, well, I reckon I'm going to look real good, especially now that Maxwell's coming back. She's history. Oh, God, no. I'm doing it too. Hey, I'm a bloody genius. No wonder they voted me for top dog.
Bad luck, Maxwell. Someone must have it in for you.
I can do without the sarcasm if you don't mind. If Mrs. Reynolds didn't believe my story, I certainly don't expect you to.
Just being friendly.
And I'm being realistic.
I doubt it. You need friends.
You want to be my friend?
Why not? Oh, I realise I turned you down once before as a business partner, but we all make mistakes, and I'm ready to rectify that.
Friend and business partner. Well, if I'd known that, I would have come back earlier.
You've got brains, Maxwell. You stand out from the others.
So now you want me to forget all the past nasties and put you on the payroll?
Not quite the words I would have used, Maxwell, but something like that, yes.
Sorry, no vacancies.
Really? Then why don't you sack your pet screw? Bad mistake, Maxwell. You underestimated me.
Well, as you said, we all make mistakes.
And Adams was your biggest. Why don't you ask him about the phone call he made this morning to the police? Something about a disused service station?
You're lying.
Am I? He was the only one who knew where you were. Oh, Maxwell, about us working together. Think about it.
All right, you lot. Shop's open. Fags are up 20 cents.
You're joking. That makes them $3.
$3.10, and I'm deadly serious. Okay, who's buying?
Forget it. Smoking's a wealth hazard when you're around.
Hey, all right, girls, it's party time, right? Do you mind? I'm trying to run a business.
Well, keep running. We're not stopping you.
Yeah, we're going to give them a good time for free.
Free? Don't listen, Spidey. You'll break out in a rash.
Dead on. Hey, all those who want a bit of a giggle, get here. All right, up, boy. What's going on?
We'll tell you in a minute. I'll let you. I didn't bring a pin, did you?
No. Anyone got one? I can sell you a whole box of them. Oh. Here you are, but I want it back. What's the big deal about a bunch of balloons anyway?
Yeah, well, you'll all get close enough, you'll find out for yourselves. Hey, it's working, Reed. I can hear it escaping.
Carry on.
Oh, we're having a birthday party for Spider, Miss Ferguson.
Hey, that was 3 months ago.
Yeah, and she spat the dummy because the girls at C Block wouldn't give her a party or nothing. So, you know what a big bunch of softies we all are. Yeah, and we didn't steal it or nothing, so it's all right, isn't it?
No, it is not.
Stupid bitch.
Pamela, no. Well, I don't care. I'm not interested. And I'm sure Meg wouldn't be either. Well, you had no right to, not without speaking to us first. What if... Look, I'm serious, Pam. I'm not going to. Pamela! I don't believe that woman. She's mad.
What wouldn't I be interested in?
Are you ready for this? Miss Madigan, with the emphasis on mad, has arranged blind dates for us. Yeah, I thought you'd be impressed.
A blind date? I mean, you mean...
Stop laughing. This is serious.
I've never been on a blind date. I mean, it might be fun.
Oh, what? You wouldn't.
Well, I'm game if you are. Why not?
Because... All right. Someone's got to keep an eye on you, I suppose.
And who are these blind dates?
Who knows? Knowing Pamela, they're probably 20-year-olds with muscle-bound heads.
She wouldn't.
She would. Oh, by the way, it's tonight. I'll pick you up at 7:30.
So you lost a few balloons, so what?
Spider, shut up.
I wonder what we've missed out on.
We had the best deal going this joint has ever seen, and this stupid bitch messes it all up.
Look, if it's balloons you want, I can sell you a whole box of them. Cost you that.
Stick 'em. How did you go? Looks like she's taken to the staff room. Oh, Simpson, you owe us.
Hey, you what? Anyone know what she's talking about?
Well, them balloons were full of laughing gas, okay? Now you know what I'm talking about? The bloody freak's out there breathing out gas.
Well, thank heavens that's so. I mean, Dr. Eastman's a lovely man, but the trouble we had to go through.
Oh, those women don't know when they're well off.
You're right, of course, if they had to pay. Good heavens. Where did they come from?
Oh, they were in the rec room. The women were fooling around with them, so I confiscated them.
What harm would that do?
Oh, they'd have found a way.
Oh, Joe, really?
Oh, I suppose you want to take them back.
Oh, no, no, of course not. I'm not in the habit of countermanding orders.
No, I know how you like to keep in good with them. Here, I'll make it easier for you to carry them.
That was the most ridiculous and childish thing I have ever seen in my life. Oh, look, you missed one. Oh, dear. I do hope that poor Lorelei doesn't mind living with you. I hope she's got enough sense not to leave her child with you.
She can't. The court refused custody.
Okay, 3 lids. I'm going to put a lolly under one of them, all right? Now I'm going to say round and round it. It's really a wonder. Oh. Which one do you think? Oh, yeah. Which one do you think the lolly is under? Nah, it's $3 million, Yomi.
Oh, afternoon, ladies. Everybody happy?
Oh, Miss Pringle, come and have a look at my new trick. Come and see where you put the lolly under.
You want to be careful, Merle. She might nick it off you.
Oh, why would I do a thing like that?
Same reason Miss Ferguson took our balloons, I suppose.
Oh, well, you see, that was a mistake.
Okay, look, you put the lolly under the thing.
And Miss Ferguson realised her mistake when she got to the staff room.
You mean we can have our balloons back?
Oh, yes, well, normally you could, but you see, there's been a bit of an accident, and... Oh, it's easy, Merle, it's that one.
Oh, no, not yet, because I haven't said the words.
Oh,
what
sorry.
kind of accident? Round
Accident?
and round.
Oh, well, you see,
really
I
a
was
wonder
talking to Miss Ferguson.
Which one?
And she had an accident, and she dropped her cigarette on the balloons, and they all burst.
Accident. Okay, you can have a go now. One city versus 12 balloons.
Yes, incredible, isn't it? I mean, 1 minute everything was all right, and then the next minute I was talking to her, and then I dropped my coffee, and well, you see, one thing led to another, and to cut a very long story short, they all burst.
Well, that's
so I just come around here to say I'm sorry.
Sprinkle?
Yes,
That's
what?
very nice of you, Mrs. Sprinkle. Dear, there must be an awful mess in the staff room. Is Miss Ferguson still there?
Oh, yes, she should be.
Well, now, what say Lurch and me go and clean it up? After all, they were our balloons.
Oh, yes, well, that's very good of you. Off you go.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Oh, I've forgotten which one it's under myself.
Oh, that's easy, Merle. That one.
What'd you do that for? That was me last lolly.
Sorry.
It's true. Place looks like a bomb's hit it.
What are you doing in here?
Oh, Mrs. Sprinkle said we had to come and clean up.
Yeah, she dropped her coffee or something.
Or do we clean up or don't we?
Yeah, we don't want to stick our noses in where we're not wanted. Right, Bree?
Right.
Just clean up that mess and don't take all day.
Did you say something?
No. Maybe she isn't well. Are you okay?
Who's not well?
Oh, there's something wrong with Miss Ferguson. She doesn't want to talk to us.
Miss Ferguson?
Just stay with them till they're finished.
I won't be doing that in a hurry again, I can assure you.
Oh, but you got her, Mrs. Pringle. That was terrific. You're the only dancer that I've ever met.
Oh, really?
You should do a double act with her, Merle. She can dance and you can make it disappear.
I think it's wonderful. I hope I can dance at your age.
I don't know whether that's a compliment or not.
Oh, no, I mean it, really. I do a bit of jazz ballet, and there's this woman in my class, must be over 40.
Oh, really? It's hard to imagine, isn't it? Must be one of those freaks of nature.
All done, Mrs. P.
Yeah, you can eat your dinner off the floor now.
Oh, thank you so much, girls. That's really lovely of you.
No worries.
Thank you.
I don't know about Miss Ferguson, though. She seemed a bit crook to me.
Oh, really? Oh, I better check.
Mrs. Pringle? Yes? Hey, you don't have to pay me back the lolly or nothing. It's all right.
Oh, right.
Well, girls, you're looking at the only two people in the world who've seen the freak laugh. Is that right?
Yeah, it was awful.
What do you think you're doing?
It's my break. Are you okay?
You can take your break later. There's no one to supervise Maxwell's meal.
Oh, come on. I've been going all afternoon.
Then you can go a bit longer. I'm talking about Maxwell, Mr. Adams. I thought you would jump at the chance.
Oh, the women said you were ill.
Did they?
Sorry to keep harping on this, but are you sure Joan was laughing?
Positive. If she'd been by herself, I would have called for a second opinion, but Joyce was with her and she was definitely laughing. I'm going to have a brandy and dry.
Oh, me too. Two, thanks.
About balloons? No, about Lorelei Wilkinson. Though I can't quite work that one out. You know, she's staying with Joan.
Yes, how is she?
I haven't seen her, but Mervyn has when he went down to get the papers.
What's wrong?
Joyce and Mervyn. Honestly, I've never seen two people so much in love, but oh my God, talk about bossy boots.
Joyce, you mean?
Mervyn seems to love it. I'm going to miss them when they go.
When are they moving on?
I don't know. Joyce said that... Oh my God, no.
What's wrong?
Those two chaps behind us, they couldn't be, could they?
Hope not. If they are, I don't think much of yours.
Against the wall, Maxwell.
I've got your dinner here, Kat. Oh, yeah. I'm not allowed to talk to you because you...
Jones?
You butted in. That's rude, isn't it, Kath?
Come on, just get back to the dining room.
Jeez.
Dining room. You let me, I'll clean it. I'm not going to take it. I mean, I'll get you another one. What's the problem?
Why did you tell the police where I was?
Me? I couldn't do... You don't really think I'd do that, do you?
You did. My God, you did.
Look, I had to. I was getting serious, Kath. I mean, the press was stirring everything up. I was afraid you were going to get shot.
You bastard. I'll end up doing more time just because you went to water.
I didn't go to water. I was just worried.
You were worried about your career, you slimy bastard. I was going to give myself up. You knew that.
There's more to it than that. It was...
This'll really look good for you, won't it, Officer Adams? Get a promotion out of this, will you?
Don't say that. That's not the reason that
That's the reason you do everything, you miserable little creep. Why do you think I used you? Do you really think I loved you? You!
I said don't say that!
That's why you're in this business, isn't it? It's the only way you can get a woman. My God, I nearly threw up every time I touched you. You're a joke! Oh! A pathetic joke! I used you, Adams, and everyone knew it. Adams!
Perfect end to a promising career, I'd say. Get out.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing all the love we'd known, till I had to face the nightmare of waking up alone. On the inside the roses grow, they don't mind the stony ground, but the roses here are prisoners too when morning comes around.